betrayed me, bitch.
G'day guys, for a second here. This is a replay from, well, another Platoon with myself and Lee JH 2008. This is from Lee's point of view. My kind of point of view is not so interesting. Yeah, you know, the Centurion 7/1, what a tank. You know, when I first started driving this, I couldn't get to grips with it. I was playing it like a heavy. I've said this before, I think. And I actually, what kind of changed my mind, I watched my YouTube buddy Cross Train did a Himmelsdorf battle with the Centurion, and it was epic. You know, it was a great battle, and it really showed, you know, the strengths of this tank, and a city map as well. You know, so on a map like this, you know, it's absolutely made for it. Now, I suggest we go down the 1/2 line, and Lee says, yep, let's do it. So unfortunately I spawn about 500 meters back from Lee, so I'm pretty much half the map away. You know, away. I'm 500 meters across the map, you know, away from when we spawn, so it takes me a while to catch up. So what I decide is Lee gets dug in down here, and he's doing some great damage. So I decided to go all the way down the one line and to take out their SPGs if I can, you know, because obviously, you know, I've got 3 of the buggers. One of them gets taken out relatively quickly. I think there's 3 here, maybe 2 SPGs, can't remember. Anyway, Lee's making some great shots. You know, you see a shot on the IS-6 and, you know, the Panther and stuff, and yeah, but he's just about to show us in a few minutes just where the strengths of the Centurion 7/1 are. You know, this is a ridge fighting tank. It absolutely excels in ridge fighting, and to be quite honest, you know, there's not a lot of tier 9s that can compete with it, because, you know, it's got plenty of power. Its power to weight ratio is quite good. Not that it's got a great top speed, but it's quite manoeuvrable, you know, and can back off pretty damn quick, you know, as Lee's showing you here. And just this peekaboo approach, yeah, is really very effective. And he bounces, you know, I mean, these are not small guns that are shooting at him, you know, these are tier 9s, and they're bouncing off of his turret, you know, his gun mandlet, like a boss, you know. Okay, damaged his gun, but hey, can repair his gun. You know, his turret and gun mandlet are just taking it, you know, bounce after bounce. Okay, again, you know, okay, destroyed his viewer. That's fair enough, but, you know, no damage yet, you know, and he's done plenty of damage. I think you'll be surprised at the end of the battle just how much damage he does, because yeah, it's pretty damn good. But yeah, look at the gun depression in this tank. It's epic, you know, just epic. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just up top of the north of the map, on the mirror map. I've just killed one SPG, and I'm going after the other, but unfortunately there's a Tiger tank just at the top of the hill, and he probably puts a couple of really high rolling shots into me, which is a bit of a nuisance, you know, because yeah, if he wasn't there it would have been so easy. But anyway, I take out the second SPG as you see there. Meanwhile, Lee's going into town to finish off, you know, tanks. We're at 10-5, you know, and yeah, you'll notice one of the enemy team calls this team a fucking team of noobs, but you know what, they were just outplayed. They're not so much, I wouldn't say they were noobs as such, but we didn't play that well, you know. Anyway, Tiger P parks right up Lee's arse, and there's nothing worse, you know, than having an allied tank driver who doesn't really know what he's doing. And okay, this guy is, you know, he's in the Tier 7, he's battling Tier 9s. Tiger P's got 200 mil frontal armour, but you know, he still needs more sense than to park up someone's arse like that. Anyway, I get my ass saved by our SPG, and shout out to our M40 American SPG driver, because he does save my ass. He kills the Tiger too. I mean, I'm spotting him, but yeah, you know, the Tiger 2's just about to take what was probably the kill shot on me, and boom, he's dead, you know. So thanks very much, Arty, appreciated that. So anyway, Lee puts a nice shot into the back of the STI, and notice I call it the STI because that's exactly what it is. It's not the ST1. I don't care what anyone says or any other YouTubers. It's the STI because it's the same letter as IS3, IS7, and all the Russian I's. I know they're Yosef, JS, but they are I, and the STI is not a 1, and his name is not a 1, it's STI. So Lee finishes off the game with a kill on the ISA. So excellently played, Lee. Now for some post-game stats and see what the go is, because I've already seen the post-game stats and you'll be surprised. And so the post-game stats, and yeah, Lee certainly hurt a lot of tanks. He hurt 8 of their tanks really quite badly, so yeah, well done Lee. It was a high caliber, 52,000 credits, nice. 6,110 damage. Now that is pretty damn epic, so well done Lee. Bloody awesome battle. He certainly carried my arse, that's for sure. Only made 19 grand, but no premium. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll yeah, after this one I've got a bit of catching up to do, but yep, I shall see you on the next one.
I am not in danger. I am the danger.